Miami! I love you guys! I the champion here! Next champion, brother! Huff, huff, huff! Gian Lord Silva!
I try maybe coaching, maybe do this and that, but like I'm a fighter, I'm a lioness, so I'm ready to back in. But like tonight was amazing.
Amanda! The Lioness Nunes! Welcome to UFC Unfiltered. Please tell me that's on video. I've never been happier. I'm made for a fucking podcast. We're dangerous. Listen to me, we're at it.
Hi.
So sorry.
See you guys.
I want to apologize for the wait. We had our last guest, John Silva. He was a translator, so everything took kind of a little bit longer. So we're sorry to ask you to wait.
No problem at all.
It's
Thank you guys for having me.
a Brazilian episode. We miss you, buddy.
I miss you too.
How's everything? How's Nina? How's the baby? How's the
The
kids?
baby's growing. Nina's good.
Yeah.
The baby have a lot of energy though, so I have to keep it up.
Listen, you're looking in shape. You're not retired, just eating bonbons on the couch. You look like you've been doing your pull-ups. Are you getting a little itchy? Are you getting itchy just watching it? Because there's a rumor. There's a rumor you might be coming back. I want you to talk to us.
Yeah, it's definitely, like I'm still shapy, I'm still training. I never left. If I left the gym and the training, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
I can't. It's like I need training for living,
Yes.
My spirit needed training, needed like fighting, like it's just how this is what I'm born to do. Like I don't know how to do anything different than that. I'm definitely in shape. I'm like actually I feel like I'm better now than before though. So
I was just watching, Jimmy, a tape, a little clip of Julianna Peña coming after Amanda with punches, and Amanda stepping back, boom, and floors her with her fucking right hand. Or was it a left? I think it was a right. But it was
right.
beautiful.
Yeah, I think it was right.
Oh my goodness, the timing on that. You just waited for her to unload her clip. She was like shooting, back up, boom. Now, she has that fight coming up. First,
Kayla Harrison.
Harrison, we love her. You're going to be watching that one very closely.
Yes, I'm going there for sure. It's going to be a good fight. I mean,
Now,
it's going to be interesting.
I think you probably like Harrison better, but are you rooting for Peña because you probably want to fight Peña?
Honestly, like, I wanted my belt, Matt. Like,
it don't matter.
Don't matter. I'm going to be ready. You know what I mean? Who's ready to face me? I'm definitely gonna be ready for, so, but like, I'm looking for that fight for sure. I'm excited.
Is retirement what you thought it would be, or did you miss the camps and the training and the schedule more than you thought? Like, and if you did miss it more than you thought, how long did it take before you really started to crave it again?
Yeah, definitely. I literally thought I would, to be able to like maybe do something else or maybe chill at home, like enjoy, travel, all those things. But after like a year, everything started like get so bad, Like I started having anxiety. I started like really like don't want to be here. I want to go to Brazil. Like I always have like a hard time to in everything, I always without schedule, and my life without schedule, literally like I can, So after a year, I literally like lose it, I needed back in. I needed to do something. I needed training, but like I started training. I eat clean and everything, and training, but like for what? I don't have a goal. So I cannot train and not have a goal in my life, you know? So I still feel good. I don't have any injury, you know? I still like, my muscle memory is still like on point. And like, I still sparring and like grappling, it's wrestling. So why not, you know? Like if I still have it, why I'm ready for, you know?
Yeah, you're only 36.
I'm 36 and no injury, no surgery. So let's go. That's why like I was at home one day and say like, you know what? I cannot let it like let it just go. I can. The division, I feel like the division needed me right now.
I know.
And you will retire someday, but right now you know that there's more you can do. Like sometimes people retire and they know that they've fought the best they can and they can't do it anymore, but you know you still have a couple of fights in you if you want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I still have a couple fights and I see the division like I you know I have to get in the mix, you know, like put some fire in this division. Let's you know what I mean? Put it this out there again. Let's make the 135 like great again.
Yeah, and it's exciting with Kayla Harrison in there.
Right?
You know, there's a good chance she wins this fight. And that's new blood for you. I mean, that would be a tremendous fight.
Exactly. I agree with you. Kayla and Norman too. So it's like having good girls coming. And even Julianna though, I feel like when I decided to do this, like literally whatever facing me, whatever's there, I'm gonna go. You know, I'm ready to do all over it again. And I'm just like hungry, you know. So
either of them is an exciting fight because Kayla, of course, you haven't fought, and Julianna, one win for each of you. So there's a third fight is very exciting. So either option is incredible for you.
Exactly, and no, I can pick one. You know what I mean? Because have excitement in both of them. So I'm ready. I'm ready to see who is gonna win. I feel like it can go either way. You know. I feel like Julianna, it can beat Kayla, and I think and Kayla can beat Julianna too. So who figured it out first, I feel like, you know, is going to take it.
And a lot of people, they leave the sport when, you know, all right, you're seeing it's time. They lost a couple of hard ones, and that wasn't like that for you. You weren't taking beatings. You were giving beatings, and then you're like, all right, I'll take some time off. I kind of cleaned out the division, and now there's new blood, and you're getting the itch again. Why not? You still got your chin, only 36. And like I said, a lot of people have a lot of hard nights in the office. You're usually the hammer in there. So you don't have a lot of wear and tear. I mean, besides the camps, of course. Is that, is the camps, they get a little bit harder as you get a little bit older? I know in my mid-30s, I felt that's what.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like to lose it away and more sore here, you know what I mean, here and there. I feel like in the mornings, like obviously to get up is like is way harder than before.
Yeah, it's a little different when you get a little bit
older.
older.
More like muscles, pain here and there, but like soon you warm up, you're good to go, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like just like things like that, recover a little slow, you know what I mean? So, but like nothing you can do, you know what I mean? It's like you can go through those things and you still move on until like, you know, the body literally gave up on you. So, and I still have it, you know, I still.
Damn right. I believe it. Hey, out of left field, what are you and Nina watching on Netflix? You guys watching any new series? I always like to find out if there's anything new. You guys watching anything?
No, actually, we don't have anything right now going on Netflix. But like I'm pretty sure soon. We always watch the Dexter. It's come out a new one.
Which one?
Before when everything, you know what I mean, becoming crazy in his life. Before. So I want to watch it. We always watch that. So we didn't finish yet.
What show is that? Which one?
Dexter.
Dexter. Oh, Dexter.
Dexter. I'm sorry. I thought Dagestan had some kind of reality show. I go, wow, he's really into this shit.
Yeah.
Dexter. My wife is watching that. She's restarted it.
Yeah, so like his life before his life started crazy, you know, how everything come together, you know,
like a prequel, yeah.
Yeah. So they released like a couple months ago.
And how does Nina feel about you fighting again? Being a fighter, does she understands exactly what you're dealing with? Was she encouraging, or did she not want you to do it, or did she say, "Look, you got to get out of the house and do something"?
Honestly, like that was a big thing, you know, because I was without schedule. We was fighting a lot, you know what I mean? We was like literally like our relationship become very bad because we was inside the house all the time and the kids, and that was too much. Both of us without any schedule and 2 kids, and they, you know,
I know.
they like drive everybody nuts, and they grow and they have a lot of energy. But like we started fight a lot, and I say like, you know what? I'm gonna back in train again and see what happens. If I feel good, if my body's okay, I'm gonna fight again. No way we're gonna stay inside the house without doing anything. If not, things gonna get crazy. So, and she's in the same page, you know. She ready to back in again too.
She wants to fight again too?
Yeah, she wanna fight again.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, like no way we're gonna stay in this life like without do this for so long. No way.
Two fighters, like both stopping fighting, and all that energy doesn't have any place to go.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. we almost like fighting, like really fighting inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be difficult.
It is.
And 2 people who are used to having such rigorous routines, camp and all this stuff, all of a sudden if you don't have that, it's probably it's hard for one person, much less 2 people at the same time dealing with that.
Yeah, crazy, because when you have kids involved too, who is there with the kids, who do this, and then like, so like, I want to go train. Okay, I want to go train too. Who is going to pick the kids up? And things started like get so crazy, you know? So we got to do something, like to go train, like together, you know, I shit together.
Yeah.
You know, because like definitely like when you retire, like you think you're going to rest, and then you have 2 kids, you don't rest at all. You know,
right.
I prefer like being busy. So I might as well like, let's get busy though. You know what I mean? At least like you let that stress and adrenaline and everything go to deal with the kid also, you know, because you fresh because you did what you love. You train, you like have fight coming up. So everything, when I was fighting, everything was great. So now I retired, things going to shit. I don't understand.
Hey, it's a win-win because training, as you know, is the best therapy. So it's like, look, I got to go clock in and do my job. So it's like you're getting paid to have that therapy. You're getting the stress out. You come home, you kiss your kids, your wife.
Exactly.
And, you know what I mean? You get more of a routine, and it's very fulfilling.
It's very important. I tell you now, after a year and a half, I tell you, like, training is like, it's the best thing ever. You know what I mean? To put your life in the right track. You know what I mean? For we as a fighter, you know what I mean? As a competitor and everything, it's like for my life to be in track, I have to have my schedule, training, come back home, that stress, that sweat, everything that I live there is very important for me, for my body, you know?
When you stopped after like that 6-month mark, it feels weird, right? Not getting a phone call. Who's my next opponent? What's my next mission? But you don't get that. So
I sleepy.
It feels odd, no?
It feels off, completely off. Like looking like my life is gone. I felt, you know. So one point I see like this is unbelievable. Like I'm without my schedule, my fighter life. Like I'm literally lost. You know what I mean? It was a little like weird feeling. I didn't know how to do it. Obviously, I went to find the help because it was a lot for me, you know? When you like hold those belts for so long like I did, and then think about how I think, all the time, my opponent, like my brain never rests. I sleep, I think about it. I wake up, I think about it. And then, like, was a lot to handle this year and a half without have those things, So was my brain was like going crazy. So, and when I started like at least getting the gym, started like, soon I stepped in the gym, I started like training, like, I want to get it back in. I cannot do this without a goal.
Well, it's also too when you're training. I know just from my minimal amount of experience with jiu-jitsu, you're not thinking about personal problems. Like it focuses you away from personal problems, and you're only looking at the task at hand. And then when you're not training, all of a sudden your whole day you can just think about what's going on at home or all of the things in life. Whereas when you're training, it's a freedom from that, where your brain is not focused on what's going on at home. It's a real mental break from the things at home that drive you crazy.
Definitely, and for me, that I really work with my brain a lot. Like I really go do some research and about things that I feeling you know what I mean. Like this is like you right though. Like when I'm in there, it's like I forget about everything. When I go home, I'm a new person, completely new person. So I always have that for so long, and things started like really messing around, going crazy. I look like I lost my identity.
Yeah.
I was like, this is like unbelievable. I always have anxiety like every single day. I was a mess though. Honestly, like I didn't even recognize myself for a little bit. So like, geez, I didn't know it's gonna hit me so hard like that.
It's crazy because you've been part of your life, and like you say, your identity. You've been doing it for the last 15 plus years.
Yeah.
I mean, and all of a sudden it stops. And a lot of fighters deal with that when they stop. And what's really crazy is you left totally successful.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fight, and you're in this is like a good problem to have. You have all the money, you have the riches, you have the glory, you had the belts. Look at you, and you're still dealing with this. There's some fighters that feel the same thing, but they can't go back in. They have to go get a 9-to-5 job because they didn't have your success. So it's actually you're in a great spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to fight, but you want to fight.
Yeah, I love this sport. I actually now is like it's more for my mental health though. My because
I get it.
If I still can move on, why? You know what I mean? Like I feel like UFC is the place that I want to be forever. It's like it's not another place, another event in the world that's like buy me for UFC. So I'm gonna keep doing, I'm gonna I wanna do this as much as possible. At least in this new journey, I see what is next for me when I retire later. You know what I mean? I have time now, slowly to think about it. And when I decided, I said actually I didn't need the break.
Yeah.
I didn't need the break. That's why I retired.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't know how, because I never been there before. So I didn't know how it's going to hit me. You know what I mean? Like how my brain, my body is going to take this retirement. So was good for a little bit. I felt like a little, kind of like when you fight and then you have that break, you travel, but when it passed the 6 months and then when far away more, I said okay, now what?
Well, it's because you also have time to fight. The good news is you're 36 and you have a few years left. If this didn't hit you when you were 43 or 44. It's good that you feel this now because you can still go in there and fight. So whatever it is, and then when you do eventually retire, you'll know it's the right move and the time was right and you exhausted all the options. That's kind of, there's nothing left on the table. Right now you have stuff on the table you want to just go and take off.
And you're coming back for the right reasons. You're coming back for the right reasons.
Yeah. Because you miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man.
The right reason for sure. And I miss being there, in my being there in Miami, in the card in Miami was amazing, just motivated even more.
Yeah, the crowd loves you. People love you. People love you. We love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
We're so excited that you're coming back. You remember when we shot Miami, the Looking for a Fight, and you had cold hands and you'd cool off my hot head by putting your big hands on my head?
I remember.
That helped. It helped cool my head off. Listen, say hello to me. And by the way, tell Nina we're excited for you and we're excited about her too.
Yes.
For sure.
And please come back on when you announce the fight. Whatever fight it is, please come back on before you fight again. We're very happy that you're coming back.
Thank you, guys. I'm very happy to see you guys again. For so long we don't talk.
Well, we will see you again too soon.
Well, you're back now. We're so happy, Amanda. We're so happy you're coming back.
Thank you, Matt. I'm happy to talk to you guys soon.
We'll talk to you soon, Amanda.
Thank
all right?
you.